Alrighty, well, man, I don't know if you guys saw last time. Welcome, Master Nathan. Welcome, Moscow Master. I don't know if you saw last time, but our character had a hell of a nightmare. In this dream, he went back to face the sixth house in the dungeon of Illinibi, the mission Kaios Kosades sent him on, and he died there, which would have calamitous results for Morrowind and all of Tamriel. So having awoken from this nightmare, he has strived to train a little harder and to spend a little bit more time on the mainland before going back to Vardenfell to face the sixth house. He just has a feeling in his gut. That dream gave him a great feeling of foreboding that we are not ready yet. Despite great gains in our abilities, we are just not there quite yet. So, alrighty. We've got roughly 22,000 gold to spend on big training. So that's what we're going to try to do here today.
You want something?
And of course, we'll also go and find some other things to do. Perhaps head to Old Ebonheart. See what awaits us there in terms of bounties and other things. I hope everybody's had a good weekend. Oh crap, wrong pipe. Ah, that burns, chat. Ah! Oh, man, that burns. Oh, ouch. Ouch. Okay, so among things you guys should never, ever do if you can help it is don't drink a glass of alcohol and have it go down the wrong tube. Oh, that burns. Okay. Okay. Yep, that stinks. That sure wasn't cool. That was sure not cool. Oh. Ow. I sound like Peter Griffin right now. Ouch. Fighters Guild. Okay, we're looking for Fighters Guild. Oh. Oh, this is bad, guy. Adding that to the reasons not to drink. Yeah, if you happen to go take it down the wrong tube and it comes up and goes through your nose and sinuses, yeah.
Looking to join the Fighters Guild?
I am not having fun, man. I am with the
If
game,
you
but
think
not in
you've
real
got
life
what it
right now.
takes.
It was a good weekend. It was a good weekend until that happened. Oh, god damn. Let's see here. So we want to train some of these things, but this guy can teach us almost nothing. In particular, I'm hoping there's a marksman trainer. That's what I really want to look at here. That would be amazing. Ah.
Ask. You're new in Balthoyan, right? Want to hear a little secret?
Please teach me the secrets of good marksmanship. Nope. He's got a bow, but he doesn't train. But he trains in the long blade. You know what? We'll take a long blade. We'll go to 54. And you know what? Let's get that bad boy up to 55. Okay, cool.
Sir?
What do you train
I don't
in?
think I've seen you in Balfoyan before, stranger.
You don't. And you were just what? That guy's like a magician. That guy must know the pass wall spell. Oh, this hurts. How are you level 10 but with only 65 and 55 in your primary weapon? I've been leveling up a lot of things because I've also got a secondary weapon, which is actually Longblade's my secondary. So blunt weapon is my primary, and it's actually 54 now.
I'm sorry. You probably want to speak with someone else.
We've been leveling up all kinds of stuff. We're in our 60s. Block's been leveling up. Medium armor. We've taken marksman from like 20 to 36. So we've been focusing on other skills as well. But we're strong. We're quite strong now. Now we just need to find some adequate trainers. Let's go to the Halalu Council Hall. We've not yet been into the power base of this entire island yet. But I bet they've got a marksman trainer there. Yes, I'm one of those rare people that does that. I'm not meant. Hey, wait, you're a Bosmer, and maybe you teach bow.
You are in the Halalo Council Manor, Outlander. What?
Nope, you don't. How about you?
You are in the Flalu Council Manor, Outlander. What can I do for you?
You're just a guard.
Talking to you makes me look bad. Everyone in Balfoyan will say, oh, this one is friends with that horrid Outlander. I don't want that, so keep your questions brief.
Oof. What a jerk!
You waste your time.
Oh, there's only one marksman. Do you know who he is? I would like to cheat.
You are in the Hlalu Council Manor, Outlander. What can I do?
Yeah, if you know who it is, I will take that.
You are in the Lalu Council Manor, Outlander. What can I do for you?
Although we'll also take some... we're not going to take any of that, no. Morag Tonga. Okay, perfect. Okay. Thank you. Actually, I don't know why I didn't think of them first. Palu are more like sneaks and like merchants and talkers. And yeah, Morag Tong's actually a much better choice for that.
Don't stand about.
They're going to be up in the old town. You're going to give money to the Mafala cultists. I'm exchanging money for a service, which is training. I don't have any qualms about that, no. I'll never join the Morag Tong. I can't even bring myself to join the Fighters Guild for their mercenary ways. So I won't partake in their activities, but if there's a Morag Tong person who can teach me something regarding the marksman, I desperately need it. I would like to connect with a longbow, or not a longbow, a crossbow one day. More than I am now. So the short answer is yes. Now we just need to find them. Yeah, I have no qualms about that.
You talk too much, Outlander.
Austin Wright, what's up? Morrowind is insane in 2025? I know, right? I know.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, whoa!
Greetings, Outlander. What brings you to Balfoyan? If you need assistance, allow me to offer you a little advice.
You do not have the services I seek, but thank you, sir. Nor you. They'll not be in the basement.
Greetings, Outlander, and welcome to Balfoyan.
It's a Dunmer, okay. Well, we are running out of Dunmer.
It's fine with me. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm waiting.
I think we talked to you, but yeah, we did. You're in the way of the door shutting. Fix that.
Good day to you, Outlander. Are you looking for a specific place here in Balfoyan?
I think I might be faction members only. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, now.
Welcome. What brings you to the Morag Tong?
Janonia Melitus is the Imperial Magistrate of Balfoyan.
Oh, no! Looks like it's faction locked. And most of the time when it's faction locked, what that actually means is it's rank locked too. So we'll be having no marksmanship training here. We'll have to go elsewhere. That's going to take us to old Ebonheart. At last. Unless... Oh no, you said there's only one, so... Yep, faction locked, yeah. Faction locked, which also means rank locked. No, I talked to him. I talked to somebody, and he... Yeah, oh, it's not faction locked, I just didn't find him. Oh, okay. I will take a look. Dan Rennie Dulo. Well, they are Morag Tong. They are supposed to be really good hiders, right? So I have excuses on why.
How are you today?
Yeah, Balfoyan. Okay.
Excuse me. I was just
You don't
thinking.
look like Darini. No, you're definitely not a Darini.
What's this then?
You're not Darini. And you're not Darini.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
You're not Darini. No Darini in here. And you're not Darini. And you're Darini.
Welcome. What brings you to the Morag Tong?
And she actually doesn't train at all. She has no training. So yeah, they need to fix that. All right. All right, let's get on a boat.
Excuse me, did you say something?
Outlander, stop right there. I haven't seen you in my city before. Where is your certificate of credibility? Show it to me now. What? You are in violation of the law. The certificate is required for all travelers to Balfoyan, especially those with ambitions to trade or do business here. What the fuck is this, Telvanni territory? What is your business here exactly? You know what? I don't have to talk. Never mind. Fortunately for you, I am preoccupied with something else at the moment. Next time, you will not be so lucky. You must go to the council club in this district and obtain the proper documentation from the clerk there. You will do this immediately. Keep the papers with you at all times or you'll be charged and arrested. Now get out of here. Be gone with you before I change my mind. What the fuck? I've been in the council club. I've never been told this shit.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
I think this is a work. But we will find out. I don't want to be in violation of the law, after all. But just in case, I want to make sure I'm prepared. Come on. Oh, that spell sucks. I really need to get that spell whittled down to a more manageable form that does what I need it to do. We're going to do that too while we're here. Yeah, by the time I get my magic up, I won't need the fucking spell anymore. Let's eat something and drink something. We are getting thirsty and hungry. I'm still fucking hungry? What the hell? Man, I was really hungry, I guess. Yeah, it is strange that the UESP got it wrong. They do that occasionally, but it's not often. Definitely not often enough to worry about. Most of the time, it's right as rain.
I haven't seen you around before. You must be new to the city, yes. Here to get your certificate of credibility. You won't get far in Balfoyen without one. All them handles the certificates. He's over there on the other.
That is quite enough.
So,
You bother us.
So,
do not waste our time.
Said Olvin.
Need I call the guards?
Oh, you. Okay. Very well. Let's conduct our business, shall we? Well, for the gameplay at least, the lore articles are a mess sometimes. I don't trust you at all, sir. We're going to go ahead and activate our demon mace. Because I know this is a Kimono Tongdin. We're going to activate Mighty Blows. And we're going to activate our demon mace, too. Now, do you still want to start some shit or what?
Lost. You must be here for the certificate of credibility. Fear not, for you want your certificate, Outlander. Very well. It is an expensive document. You can pay for it with gold or with blood. Which will it be?
This is clearly a scam.
Hey, this isn't worth it. You can go, but take this as a final warning, Outlander.
Okay.
Didn't you learn your lesson already, Outlander? Go away.
Smart.
Find someone else to bother. This ain't your kind of pub, pal. Get out of here.
Ugh.
I should kill you before you victimize other Outlanders, honestly. But since you weren't violent, my code forbids it, so. What a strange encounter. I am going to go confront the gentleman who lied to me, though. And I'm going to let the guards know. Where is he? Did he run? He did. He left. Oh, no, there he is.
Yes,
Listen, Outlander. You'd best get out of town before the Kimona Tom takes you out.
Let's talk about that certificate of credit. But you don't want to talk? Oh, you don't want to talk now, huh? Bastard. Well, I'm going to go turn you in at any rate.
I'm so hungry. I could eat a rat.
Certificate of credibility.
What is there to report? No crime has occurred. You cannot forge an official document that does not exist to begin with. Do not trust others so easily, Outlander.
Wow, so they're just not going to do anything. I think I've had about enough of this town. Let's head out. Let's see here. I want to at least, before we go, at least get Magebane packed and ready. How much space do we have here? Yeah, we got plenty. Okay. Yep, I need to at least get Magebane packed. Is there anything we can... We do have a few things we can sell, though.
Yes, sir.
Hey, remember that Switch competitor Xbox is doing? Guess how much it's going to cost. This is the important thing. How much?
Questions, Outlander. Heading south into the wilderness, or worse, to Vardenfell. Either way, you'll need supplies. Take a look around.
Yeah, this ought to be fucking great. $800. Oh my god. Well, never mind. Never mind saying that's going to be a potential Red Ocean threat to Switch. Never mind. That's incredible. Is Microsoft remedial? I mean, are they completely remedial? Like... Did they only watch an episode of Rick and Morty? Why are they so stupid? That's insane. That's almost double what a next-gen console costs. Yeah, never mind that one. Holy shit.
Take you to Alma's Thur, Old Ebonheart, or Tane aboard my ship, Summer Lightning, for a small fee.
We're going to Old Ebonheart.
I can also take you to Vivek City if Vardenfell is your destination.
Or you know what? Almost forgot Magebane again. We're going to get Magebane first, then we'll go. And I don't think we're going to go to Old Ebonheart. I've been there so many times in other... I think we're going to go to Olmsted. Explore a little bit of the Dunmer a little bit more. Olmsted is not a city I've really spent as much time as I'd like to. So we'll do that.
I heard something.
Yes.
And I'm still a little sore at the Imperials for what they did to me, to be fair. Still a little sore about all that. Trying to take a vacation from them as much as a vacation from Caius and the Blades.
Do you want something? Go ahead.
So where are you from? This is the Dancing Cup Traveler. We have beds, drinks, and food. Don't make a mess.
Yeah, over a month's rent where you're at's crazy. $800 is crazy. I can't even express how crazy that is. All right.
What's he doing?
Yes.
Now, we actually had a delivery. There's a quest that gets us to almost there, so we're gonna... Somebody wanted us to make a delivery there, so let's do that real quick.
Speak now, or leave.
Yeah, she mentioned she had a delivery
You
for us.
want some? My time. Another visitor to Balfoyen. Have you come peruse to my wares? Or perhaps you'd like to earn some money by making a routine delivery.
I can do that.
Well, not exactly routine. Like many of the merchants in this city, I sometimes find myself delivering special orders to special clients. And this client is after something very special, an ebony longsword. I've procured one at great expense, and the two of us have made plans to meet in Alma's Third. But I'm, preoccupied here with family matters. My client prefers expediency, so you'd be doing me a great favor if you could deliver it for him. Not to mention making yourself a substantial profit.
Let's see it.
Excellent, thank you very much, Sirrah. My client is somewhat secretive. I don't know exactly where in Alma's Thur he plans to meet, but he's dispatched an agent of his to an establishment in the Wasteworks called the Thirsty St. Cornerpub. Go there, puzzle out who the agent is, and they'll let you know how to proceed with the delivery. The client also gave me a code word to use, Amethyst True. Use it to identify yourself to this agent.
This seems incredibly shady. Yeah, she is very trusting. Yes, hello, Inwaz. Happy Sunday Fun Day. Happy Sunday Fun Day. We are delivering an ebony longsword to Olmastir. It might also be time, while we're here, if she sells it for a second backpack. As funny as that sounds.
I'm sure you're very busy, and you still have that routine delivery to make.
I really like these backpacks. Yep, she does have one. 0.5, 0.3. Oh, here's one with 0.5 modifier with. It's 161. And that's 202. Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. Yeah, so I don't want that one. I want the 0.3, but she's got two. I wonder if there's one that's like a even better modifier. That would be awesome. But yeah, we want to take the 0.3. It's timing the weight by number less than... Yeah, right. That's why we're going to take that one. And what we can do here is, now that we have two backpacks, we can start to pick which one. Right. I still want to have two just because it's useful to have different loots. And we can leave different backpacks at different places. That's going to be kind of the plan here. There we go. Okay. Right. Yeah, I understand that. I just want to... It's going to be far easier to move loot from place to place if I have a few of these. And that's kind of where we're at in terms of our inventory, because it's entirely because of the Daedric Cuirass. The Daedric Cuirass is very formidable, but boy is it heavy at this point in our gameplay. It's a heavy... I can see why people who like to loot dungeons don't like it very much.
You want something?
It's very heavy. So this is going to be the artifact bag. Is what we're going to do here. This is going to be the general shit bag, the general nonsense bag. And we're out of space, so Axe will have to go in the artifact bag for now. Wait a second. Close that shit out. Okay. There, okay. Yep, perfect. Okay. And I know it's not an artifact, but for now. Is there a reason that's not going in? Probably doesn't... What the fuck? Yeah, it weighs 3.5 pounds. It should fit in either one. There. Now. I don't really need two bottles has been fine so far. Alright. So we're still over encumbered by a lot now. But at least this is a more manageable loot amount. And now all my backpack I can store in different hotel rooms. Be right back, gotta go take a phone call. Totally understand. So, alrighty, so at least we've got most of our shit packed now. I'm trying to see what else we can do. Let's go ahead and pack the Daedric shield too. No, I don't want to do that. I actually don't want to do that. But now we've at least got another bag that everything's pretty condensed on. That we can just put here in our room. Yeah, inventory. That's the problem with the Daedric Cuirass, is the inventory becomes a real puzzle. It really does. Huh. We don't need the bottle. We can put that here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a weaker shield. I think the shield is just too heavy at this point. I do. I think we're going to put the shield in the bag. If it'll even let me. The bag might be too heavy. It is not letting me pick the bag up. What is going on here? There it goes. Okay. Yep, it won't fit. It's too big. Wow. Okay. And wait a second, where did my fucking crossbow go? Did I pack my crossbow up? 'Cause that was an accident. I need that crossbow. There it is. Yeah, we want that out here too, God damn it. Boy, we're in a pickle. Yeah, we're going to have to get a lighter shield. And that still doesn't solve the fucking problem. Oh my god. You need feather enchant on those bad boys. Yeah, eventually, because they're just too heavy, dog. They're too heavy. I can't make this delivery and take everything. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and leave my sword in board. We'll rock Magebane for this particular mission delivery. And we're still over encumbered. What a pickle, man. Damn. We're just not strong enough for this point in the game, man. And that's at a 75 strength, homies. We've got to train strength up. I can't deal with this shit. I'm going to be annoyed. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to briefly put everything down, and we're going to max boost strength. We're going to get some strength training in.
Yes.
We're going to go lift. We're going to go lift some weights. It'll help the character anyway.
Say what you
Let's go lift some weights.
Don't stand about. Get
How
moving.
are you today?
We got 18,000 gold. Let's see what these motherfuckers are training in. He's not going to train me. Oh no. Did the thing just happen? It did. There we go. Yeah, that's terrible. So, let's see what we've got here. You don't train. Nobody in this goddamn town trains.
You risk your neck coming here.
Why are you so mad at me? I didn't do anything to you. Yeah, nobody trains in this town. It's hilarious.
Is it necessary with an outfit like that? You
They're
must be
not
doing
very happy
well for
with me.
yourself. Can I help you?
What is heavy armor? That's endurance. I need strength. You're telling me there's not one of you motherfuckers that trains in like an axe or something? Holy shit, man.
What?
All right, well. Fuck it. We'll just be a sad boy with our sword. Hopefully Almastir actually has some fucking trainers, huh? We'll just be a sad boy with our lone swordsman. Not able to shoot things. Not able to bludgeon things and use the shield. We'll just be a sad boy. Sad boy on his way to Almastir. It's not like you're going to run into any trouble on the road anyway. Still only have like 12 things for loot. This is funny as hell, man. Yeah, we've got to get that strength up. Have to. That is a priority over the next coming streams. All right, heading south, right where we want to head. Yeah, that's super funny, man. Yeah, this orc entered a strongman contest, but wasn't a strongman is what happened. I need that Gortwog level of strength. Are you serious? All right. I did not mean to do that, damn it. Well, there goes that day's berserk. While we're here, I need to stop by and see if that loser's got anything for me for basically making me subsidize his order. I think he's gone, though. Yeah, he seems to have split. Yeah, he split fiction on us. He's gone. The good news is, as soon as we get there, we're going to have an extra 21 pounds on us. As soon as we get to almost there. Uh-oh. Oh, that's the poor doggo. He's still waiting. There's nobody coming for you, doggo. You might as well leave. You might as well head out, man. Almost there. Huzzah! Absolutely gorgeous region. I really love it here. No reason to even go back to Vardenfell with all the new content. We tried. We tried Engraved, and it didn't work out for us. The sixth house is very strong, my boy. It's very strong. I felt like a scared little kid in Ilanibi in my dream. Ah, we've already been in this tube. It's fine. But I agree. There's really, I mean, there's so much mainland content. You can make 5 games out of just it. And not even be close to fighting everything. Absolutely. Absolutely gorgeous, though, man. I love this region. I love Antherin so much. It's one of my favorite places. Like, legitimately. It's so good. What are you two doing out here?
Please leave now.
Okay.
What are you doing here? What can I do for you?
Very well. Is that almost there? It is. That's the Great Temple City. Let's see here. Bear with me, guys. Got a message coming in. All right, back at it. A lot of these lantern folks here. Tell me about yourself, lantern folk. You're a merchant, okay.
Veloth's peace to you. May the three keep you safe during these troubled times.
Tell me about yourself. I am interested in potentially joining the temple.
You should speak with Loris Dallin in the Wastrooks Temple.
Just to experience the culture from an
House
outside
Lalu and House
perspective.
Indoril are vying for control of the Antherin region. Almasthur used to be respected as neutral ground. But now the two great houses are bringing their troubles to our city. There are whispers of spies and saboteurs crossing the river. Flalu and Induril retainers are wary of each other, daggers at the ready. The atmosphere grows tenser and tenser each day. Acolytes who join the temple do their best to keep the peace, but I fear that we're headed for a disaster.
Not good.
Excuse me. I was just thinking.
What training do you offer, my fellow
Are you
orc?
staying in Almas there long?
Yeah, I'll be staying for quite a bit, yes. But you only, if you want to use my services. You're an orc too, so. None of these folks have any training outside of my specialties. It's wild.
That's a curious ebony-looking... That's a curious ebony-looking blade you're carrying with you. Mind if I have a look?
Sure.
It looks like ebony, all right, even up close. But a trained eye can see the imperfections. Here, hand it over. Yep, the weight of it is off too. Feels more like steel than ebony. The quality is certainly up to par for a normal blade, but not for an ebony longsword.
What are you saying, then? What? What? So that, whoa. A merchant has been helped. Okay, let's see. The ebony longsword given to me by Irva Sidrithi was identified as a clever forgery. It seems she intended to trick me in delivering a fake to her mystery client. What? So she was the one who was suspicious. It was her. It was her all along. Wow. Oh, shit. What?
Do you want something?
You're a Fighters Guild guy?
Yes, Outlander. You're in Almas Thur, a stronghold on the Thur River. Now what do you want?
I just want somebody who can train an axe. Is there one of you fuckers who can train an axe? One? Anybody? This is crazy.
Here to join the Fighters Guild, Shabaska can always use more muscle.
No, I'm not particularly interested in the Fighters Guild. Although you have an axe.
Here to join.
Do you train? You do not. This is crazy. Is there armor or something, guys? This is getting crazy. Y'all are a bunch of bums.
I hope this won't take long.
Okay, so we basically came here for nothing, right? Because I'm not going to make a delivery of a fake longsword. Not doing it. What do we do? I guess we go back home. We'll spend the night. We'll go back home and confront her. And I'm just going to take the ship back. Now that we know there's almost no dungeons on the way. Boy, that throws my whole plan out of whack, man. I at least want to see the temple while we're here. So let's head up. We'll see the temple, we'll spend the night, and we'll head back. Oop, wrong way. Beautiful. Beautiful scenery.
Mind yourself in Almas Thur, Outlander. You walk in St. Veloth's footsteps here.
Can you tell me about it? Tell me about Almaster.
Almaster has many roles, Outlander. A stronghold, a bridge, a place of pilgrimage. From its canton, the temple watches over the Antheran region, while the Bloodstone Shrine marks where St. Veloth crossed the Great Thur River, leading the Chimer people to salvation. To this day, the faithful continue to follow in his path, passing in great numbers day after day.
Who are the who's here?
The Major Domo of the Crossing, Andor Orothi, presides over Almas Thur. Grand Master Ilaru Daras leads its garrison of Ordinators. Loris Dallin leads the clergy at the Wasteworks Temple. Anyone wishing to join the temple should speak with her. Hetman Lothro represents the Velothi townspeople. Inami Silsi commands a company of Indoral guards stationed on the eastern bank. Chabaska is the Fighters Guild steward. Dynakos is the Mages Guild steward. And Lino Saravine is the local Morag Tong master.
There's Morag Tong here. Perhaps they can at least teach me bow. But really, we need to train strength. We really do need to train strength. Major Domo's Sanctum.
Speak.
I do want to speak to this person. Well, apparently we will not be doing that. Okay. This is very pretty, though. Private chapel, which is also locked. They're not very friendly here. Office of Intercession.
Spit it out. Welcome, my child. Do you seek to join the temple?
I do, but not at this time.
What brings you to the canton's upper levels, traveler? If you are on a pilgrimage, you have my blessings. But I am afraid I have little time to speak.
And you are?
By the will of the tribunal, I am Andor Orothi,
Ah!
the Major Domo of the Crossing.
You're the Major Domo.
Yes, that is the title that I, by the grace of Sivi, hold. I was chosen by the Lord Archcanon to govern this holy city, to keep its citizens content and its coffers full, but most importantly, to not let anyone defile its sanctity. Almas there always belonged to the temple, and I shall do everything in my power to ensure that while it stands, it never leaves our control, no matter the cost.
Tell me about Almaster.
In life and death, the spirit crosses many bridges. The Bloodstone Shrine marks where St. Veloth crossed the great river Thur, leading our people to salvation.
I'd like to see this Bloodstone Shrine.
Almas Thur wouldn't exist without the shrine, Outlander. It is a sacred site of pilgrimage where all Dunmer, no matter their house or clan, honor St. Veloth's crossing.
Tell me about the Ordinators.
The Ordinators are the most stalwart and devoted warriors in all of Morrowind. Each one of my men is worth at least 3 Lalu or Indoril soldiers.
Mighty. Perhaps there's something I can learn from the temple ranks.
Loris Dallin leads the clergy at the Wasteworks Temple. Grand Master Ilaru Daras commands the local Ordinator garrison. Hetman Lothro represents the Velothi townspeople. Irnami Silsi commands a company of Indoril guards stationed on the eastern bank. Dinil Saravine is the master of the Morag Tong Guild Hall. Chabaska is the Fighters Guild steward, and Tynakos is the guild steward of the Mages Guild. I'm the Major Domo of the Crossing. You have a promising look. Perhaps we could use you. Do you wish to join, or shall you hear our doctrine first? Your fourfold duties are to faith, family, masters, and all that is good. Perform holy quests and bring luster to the temple. Never transgress against your brothers or sisters in thought or deed, as we are all one body. If you somehow fail to uphold these ideals, you must speak with a master or the patriarch to be cleansed of your wrongdoings. Still want to join? While I admire your dedication, the Office of Intercession has no duties for you at the moment. Perhaps you should speak to Loris Dallin in the temple down in the Wasteworks.
Good day to you. I'm Eldari Dorvi, a noble of House Endoril. I'm visiting this holy city on behalf of my house to discuss matters of grave importance with the esteemed Majordomo Orothi. Your interruption is forgiven, but I must ask you to be quick with your questions. The Lalu and Telvanni are both infringing on core Induril holdings, but their means could...
Oh, I've been muted this whole time. That's lovely. Welcome in, Yeselmania. Welcome in. And Engraved Ring of Healing says, Domi Doriato, Mr. Rabato. What's up, guys?
But never openly break laws, and always craft a legal basis for their expansion. We can employ the tools the House War system affords us against them, but no more, and so are locked in a contest of subtlety.
Wonderful. Okay. And what do you think of the Majordomo?
The Majordomo is a dear friend of mine, but I'm here as an official representative of House Induril. And that means that his interests quite often don't line up with ours. I hope that I'll be able to convince him that certain transgressions of some of the other houses are not to be tolerated any longer.
But yeah, we stream Morrowind all the time here, Yeselmania. So, yeah, it's the number one game I stream. In fact, it's like the only game I stream, pretty much. So, every once in a while, I'll do Star Control.
What is it, Sarah?
So, incredible. We are members of the Tribunal Temple before we join the Imperial Cult. To me, that's quite funny. Quite funny. My hope is that somebody in this building will actually teach some...
This is the Office of Intercession.
Some martial things.
Orothi is upstairs.
But it doesn't look like it.
Forget tomorrow. If you are right, act today.
Nobody's training here, huh?
3 blessings. This is the Office of Intercession. Majordomo Andor Orothi is upstairs if you have business with him.
Oh my goodness. It's not about business. I just want some training, man. Office of Recording. I don't think we're going to get much training here. Yeah, I think we're just shit out of luck.
Saints bless you. What brings you to the Office of Recording?
What do you do at the Office of Recording?
We record. Every ship that passes through Almasthur needs a manifest. All the tithes they've paid need to be recorded. It's important work, and with Almsivi's blessing, we make sure nothing is amiss.
And how does that differ from the Office of Intercession?
If you believe you were wronged by a member of the temple, or fear that our dogmas were misinterpreted or abused, you may leave a plea here. We will make sure everything was in accordance with the sacred texts and decrees of the Almsivi, and punish the guilty if necessary.
I understand.
Almsivi grant you humility.
That's just an ordinator. I wonder if there's a guide to the city somewhere we can purchase. That would be nice. Ordinator barracks. Maybe there's somebody who can train in the martial attributes here. State your business. I like your beard, sir.
Are you here?
3 blessings, Outlander. Have you come here to perform the Bloodstone pilgrimage?
Not particularly. I've come here for training. And to learn a few missions and crusades.
Welcome to
blessed are we who serve on Sivi. I welcome you to Almasthur.
There must be a beard contest here. I don't need the prison, no.
Speak the truth.
I've got a lot on my plate. I hope you aren't here just to waste my time.
No, but tell me about yourself.
I'm Grandmaster Ilaru Daris, the Chief Ordinator in Almas.
Ah! Chief Ordinator.
Divided by the evil, united by the...
Alright, well we're just not in a very training mood in Almasthir, it seems like. Very well. I think it's time to go back to Balfoyen and confront this person who sold us this fake sword. I think that's what we're going to do, but we're going to go ahead and spend the night here. Perhaps there's trainers here.
Greetings. Want to play a game of 36 while you're staying in Almasthur?
I don't, but I appreciate the offer.
Go ahead.
Greetings, fellow traveler.
You don't train either, and we are not delivering this fake sword. That's not happening.
Looking for grub down here in the Canal Works Outland?
Yes, actually.
Warm beds? Perhaps a jug of Sujama to wet your tongue for prayers? Look no further than the Thirsty Saint Corner Club?
I will take a nutritious stew. And a bed. Tell me about yourself, though, at least.
I am Yamuhena Don. Not a typical name for a settled Dunmer, I know. I don't mind telling my tale. It's not a secret of any kind. I was born in Ashlander, yes, but I left home a long time ago. I'd been wandering for a long time before I settled in Almasthur. I'm not sure I can truly count myself as one of them anymore.
Well, you'll always have some part of your people that's a part of you. In the meantime, though, let's go ahead and get a bed.
Yes, we have one available. It's 10 gold for the rest of the day. Do you want it?
I do.
Great. The bed's yours. It's the door on the right at the end of the hallway upstairs. If you need anything during your stay, feel free to give me a shout.
Thanks. Appreciate it, Sarah. Do you train?
You're in Almasthur.
Do not. Into the hall, he said. Well, this is a nice room.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go.
Go ahead. I'm waiting.
How do we exit? Nope, that goes up. We want to exit. Enchanter and Alchemist. Almost there. Here we are. Beautiful out. Simply magnificent. Shrine of Sothasil's Mastery. We need to find a ship back to Balfoyen. I'm extremely disappointed in her.
Welcome. Are you looking for anything in particular? Perhaps you have old equipment for sale? If it's in good condition, I'm interested.
Always want to look at your backpacks. Got the 3 modifiers, so not particularly useful. Okay, well, we're good then. Yeah, we're good. Oh, Guide to Olmastir, if you have one. I don't see one, so, yep. We need like a regular trader that'll have the guide. Or a bookstore. Can often have them. Pawnbroker won't. There's a trader.
Good day and welcome to my shop. I'm Derain Nover. How can I serve you?
Looking for a guide to Olmastir if you carry one. But perhaps maybe it's not a big enough city to have a guide. I'm just not seeing it. So we'll peruse a few more stores just to be sure. But really, we need to find the boat back. Yeah, I think we're... Oh, here's a...
3 blessings, Outlander. I haven't
Oh!
seen you around Almasthur before.
Okay.
Please, let me welcome you with a little gift to the holy place, where St. Veloth the Pilgrim crossed the Thur River, leading our ancestors to a land of prosperity. If you're interested in learning more, my books are at your disposal.
Thank you. Thank you so very much. Okay. We'll have to read up on this. This will be useful for us. Ultimately, when we come here, we always like to get a guide to any larger cities we have. Welcome back, Moscow Master. So it turns out that the trader was not quite honest with us. No, we did not find a marksman trainer, or even somebody who can train us cheaply in strength. So that search will continue to Old Ebonheart, but for now, we have a little bit of a problem. The ebony longsword is a fake. It's a fake.
Allah's peace to you, Outlander.
So we are going to need to confront her.
Let's get this over with quickly.
Yeah, she sold us a fake sword. Then send us to sell a fake sword.
Yeah. What do you want? You're not getting any of my catch if that's what you're aiming for. I've got enough trouble putting grub on my own plate thanks to those blasted Drew. Though if you want me to take you somewhere, I don't mind the extra coin.
What did the Drew? Well, what did the Drew do? Hold on.
I'm Rallis Naller, a fisherman who likes to enjoy a jug of Sujamma after a long day spent hauling nets.
Do you need assistance with the Drew? I'm happy to provide it, but it looks like not. So, yeah, we'll go to Balfoyen.
I'm listening.
Okay, I'm listening.
You talk too much.
How are you
Outlander.
today? You better get going. I'm sure you're very busy, and you still have that routine delivery to make.
You lied to me. It seems you weren't completely honest.
Ebony, looking. What exactly are you getting at?
The item is a fake. Find someone else to deliver it.
F fake. How dare you? I ought to, yes, fine. It's a fake, but a good one, at that. I'm not even sure how someone like you managed to puzzle out the difference. Give it here. I'll find somebody else to deliver.
No. I'm not going to allow you to scam someone.
I don't have time for games. Either give me the sword or don't. If you'd still rather make the delivery, I'll make sure you are properly rewarded. You better get going. I'm sure you're very busy, and you still have that routine delivery to make. Ebony, Moking, what exactly are you...
You know what?
How
Fine.
dare you.
Just have it
I
back.
ought to. Thank you. Now I suppose I'll have to find somebody else to deliver this for me. See.
You're going to get yourself in a lot of trouble. Just so you're aware. But it's not my problem now. Let's join the Temple of Mara while we're here. We'll reconnect with the Temple of, with the Great Face, and also join the Imperial Legion. I'm ready to begin our faction ascent. How do you even make a fake ebony longsword? It's a good question. The smith I took it to seemed to think it was steel, but that somehow they did a clever forgery by blackening the metal somehow. I don't know, but any trained eye, he said, can see it's clearly a fake. It feels off, it's too heavy. Which is funny, because ebony's heavier. Very funny statement, but nevertheless, we'll let it slide. But the weight feels off, it looks off. Also, if you look at the sword, the damage didn't do as much as an ebony longsword, I think. Temple of Mara is what there it is. Now, I had my disagreements with this lady, but we are going to put them to bed. Because I feel a calling to begin to reconnect with this faith and also to explore a little bit of the Dunmer faith as well.
May I tell you about the Imperial Cult? We invite you to join the Imperial Cult as a lay member.
I will do that. We accept all citizens of good character and earnest faith. We ask only for a one-time pledge of 50 drakes to aid us in our good works. Thereafter, the only cost of membership comes when you use a healing altar. Modest and nominal fee, which help us in our mission to bring the words and blessings of the Nine to those less fortunate than ourselves. Do you wish to join the Imperial Cult? I do. I will take out the requirements, though. To serve and glorify the Nine Divines, you must cultivate a noble personality and a strong will. Respect the magical arts, especially the colleges of Restoration, Mysticism, and Conjuration. Those who swear to avoid bloodshed, and do as much as possible, to take the field unarmored, to fight only with blunt weapons are especially praiseworthy. Knowledge of enchantments and the gift of diplomatic speech are other qualities we look for in our initiates. Our doctrines are simple. We acknowledge the divinity of the Nine Divines, Akatosh, Dibella, Arcade, Zenithar, Mara, Stendar, Kinnereth, Julianos, and Tiber Septim. We preach the 9 virtues: humility, inspiration, piety, work, compassion, justice, ambition, learning, and civility. Our Emperor is the defender of the faith, and the Empire is the worldly working of the divine plan. We pledge aid and comfort to all citizens in need, and serve the Emperor and Empire at his will. Our rules are equally simple. It is forbidden to attack another person of the Imperial Cult, and of course forbidden to kill another cult member. It is forbidden to steal from another member, whether by open theft or by covert pickpocketing. It is forbidden to trespass upon the private property of another member, private property being understood to be anything behind a locked door. Break any one of these rules, and you shall be expelled from the cult. Now, Mogrish, do you wish to join? Well, I'm already a member of the Great Face back in where I come from, but I will join, yes.
You are now Alwyn to the Imperial Cult. Welcome to our community, and may you rejoice in its blessings. Can I tell you about our services, or would you like to perform some errands for the Imperial Cult?
If you have something for me to do, I shall. Errands? I don't see it, though.
I have no errands that you might perform at the moment. Seek out other chapels. Other priests may have tasks for you.
That is fair. Well, we've now gotten 2 of our non-main quest factions that we plan to join. There is one last faction, and that's the Imperial Legion. And we're going to go ahead and get started on that right now. Well, there is a 4th, but I'm going to save that for a surprise. But we're only going to be doing 3 factions this go.
Any time now. Come on, I haven't got all day, you know.
Now that we've built some reputation. Oh my God. Nope, don't want that. I'm gonna go back to, there we go. That stupid door glitch is the bane of my existence, I swear.
What is it, citizen?
I wish to join the Imperial Legion. I've done plenty of work for you now.
We have 2 forts in this region. Fort Anseli's at Tain on the Inner Sea, and Fort Ashmoth near Varanes. The Legion also has a permanent garrison at the Imperial Commission in Balfour. In addition, Old Ebonheart with its Legion headquarters at the Ebon Tower is across the Thur River. Were you looking to join the Imperial Legion?
Yes.
You want to join the legions? Try Nissus on Vardenfell or Old Ebonheart. Those are the garrisons currently recruiting.
Understood. To Old Ebonheart we will go then.
You need not be afraid.
I only have a few moments.
All bounties have been cleared. I feel proud. Suppose we'll head over to the Imperial Legion garrison then.
Any time.
Where we'll join our final faction for the foreseeable future. Yeah, we're going correctly. We need the boats, yes.
Yes.
It comes near.
If you want something, now's the time.
What? Why do you
I can take you to Alma's Fur, Old Ebonheart, or Tain aboard my ship, Summer Lightning.
That's
or
what we're
Swamp.
doing. Time to explore the other side of the mouth of the Thur.
What say you?
I say I'm leaving. So we need to join the Legion garrison, which is, from what I read, somewhere near the wall here. Here to join the Imperial Legion.
If you want to join the Legions, talk to Captain Morisha. She's in the Imperial Guard Command post near the gates.
Perfect.
Captain Morisha handles the day-to-day orders of the Imperial Legion in Old Ebonheart. She's currently stationed in the Imperial Guard Command post. You can find it near the Eastern Gate Tower at the south end of town.
Sounds good.
The 9... Here to see the castle.
What glorious gates these are. All right. Captain... Ah! Hello, Morisha.
Welcome to the Imperial Guard Command Post. Do you need help from the Guard? Or are you here to join the Imperial Legion?
Well, Zoo, are you here to see the castle? In part, yes. We will definitely be seeing the castle. Right now, let me ask a little bit about you. How did you come to join the Legion?
Yes, it's me. What can I do for you?
Just a little bit more about you and who I'm working for.
My name is Morisha, and the Legion officer on the walls of Old Ebonheart. The city may be a bustling hub of trade, but believe me, I'm aware of every person who goes through the gates.
As you should. Well, I'm here to join. I think I've made peace with what happened.
You seem like you'll make a good legionnaire.
Oh, I shall.
Do you want to hear more about the legions?
Tell me more about it, but you know what? I've already been through that. Just sign me up
You are now in the Imperial Legion. Welcome. You'll have to stay in uniform, so take this chain cuirass. You better be wearing a Legion cuirass of some kind in the presence of shh. Take your orders from me and other officers, and your advancement to the ranks will be swift if you meet the requirements.
Very well. And what we shall do is we'll just leave this right here next to you for when we do decide to have orders taken. Oh, I did it again. No. Just want to put that somewhere out of sight, out of mind. There we are. Oh, I didn't place it. Okay. Yeah, right there. Anybody that trains in this garrison, that's what we're actually here for. Training. See a sparring mat. But no one who actively, with a name that trains. Okay. Let's check out the Fighters Guild. See if there's at least an axe trainer in this Fighters Guild. That was the whole goal of this stream, is to find someone who can train an axe, which is the only real skill that's not going to cost me 2,000 gold a pop to train. And then also if I can find a marksman for like bonus, that's great. But really, I need to make this cuirass not suck as much. It's very strong on armor, but it sucks when it comes to weight. And I need that to not be the case anymore. I need that to not suck. So that is our first and primary goal. That has changed because of what a pest that this 95-pound cuirass has been so far. I really like it, but it's really heavy for this low level of a character. Okay, you don't train.
So, good tidings, friend. How might I help a fellow citizen of the Empire?
You don't train. You have problems for right now. please. Nope.
Say your word.
There's nobody in this country that knows how to swing an axe. Nobody. Or if they do, they're too high ranked and they won't train me. Okay. You're not going to train me. You're too high level. You look like a janitor guy. So you're not going to train me. That's a locked door. That's not going to train me. They did it again. They did it again. I think there's a basement, though, so I've got a last chance here somewhere. There is, okay.
By the gods.
Come on, guys.
Escape me that easily.
Huh?
I
Okay.
haven't much time, so be quick about this.
Armor. There we go. That's better, but not what I want to see.
Be the Emperor's law, citizen, and you'll do fine.
Nope, there's no axe trainers. None. Yeah, you're like a monk. Yeah, I can tell.
Let's see what you're made
What brings you to Old Ebonheart?
Okay, now that you've stopped fighting.
I only have
There's
a few
seldom
moments.
much time to just stop and chat here in the city.
How do I
Well,
move
it looks
in
like it's going to be armor it is, which is fine. That's the cheapest thing you got. That's the cheapest thing you got.
What backwards corner of the...
Spit it out or hit the road.
What backwards corner of the province did you trek here from?
I don't need your lip. Let's just kind of catch our breath.
Be quick about heed the Emperor's laws, citizen, and you'll do fine here.
Why am I so unpopular with everybody? I'm a big hero now. Oh no, we're losing it. Moscow says racism. Yeah, I'm an orc. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Look at that. We carved a few $100 off the first few. Oh, wow. And we did that for literally one. We literally did that for 1 point. That's amazing. Wow.
Heed the Emperor's law, citizen, and you'll do fine here.
And nobody else has anything to teach me.
Yes, sir.
My good.
Oh, wow. No, let's get away from that. That's really funny.
Three blessings.
Well, you know what? Fuck it. We might as well maximize other shit then. Let's go to the Mages Guild and at least get our willpower and intelligence going. Get some restoration going.
Weak as wheat. Never does a thing.
Welcome. Are you here for our services, or do you seek to join the Mages Guild?
Oh, you're going to be great for my intelligence. Yes, I'm glad I talked to you.
Good day. Are you here to join the Mages Guild? You'll have to... Good day. Are you here to join the Mages... Good day. Are you here to join the Mages... Good day. Are you here to join the... Good day. Are you...
Taking a quick snack break from our training. We're making our brain much bigger, guys.
Good day. Are you here to join the Mages Guild? You'll have to talk to Archibald. Good day. Are you here to join the Mages Guild? Good day. Are you here to join the Mages Guild? Good day. Are you here to join the Mages Guild? Good day. Are you here to join the Mages Guild? Good day. Are you here to join the Mages Guild? You'll have to talk to Archibald Vane. Good day. Are you here to join the Mages Guild?
She's insistent, guys. She's very insistent.
Good day. Are you here to join the Mages Guild? You'll have to talk to... Good day. Are you here to join the Mages... Good day. Are you here to join the Mages Guild?
Wow, okay, Baldy. You don't want to train me? That's okay. We're going to go to the Imperial Cult for restoration training to take this... We're going to take this home in the cult. Before my character drops dead of exhaustion. Training montage. Even Rocky had a montage.
You seem quite intriguing.
Okay.
Please share your thoughts.
Hello, I am Valaka Prontia, and I manage the volunteer almoners.
Not yet. Training, that's all I'm looking for. There's got to be one priest worth his salt here that'll train.
Go ahead. Welcome, layman. Can I tell you about our services?
No,
Or
everybody's a snob here. Everybody. You guys. You freaking guys. A monk.
Yes.
But you don't do anything. And an alchemist. But do you also offer training?
Lord citizen and you'll
No.
define him.
The training on the mainland is a bit spotty. It's hard to find trainers sometimes. By the way, a problem they are well aware of. That's one of the problems they really tackled with Grasping Fortune. Apparently you don't have these kind of issues in Narcissus. And one of the things they're working on is a trainer survey of all the old releases, which is cool.
What's this about?
Well, that said, we will continue this another time. I've got to get going here. So we are going to check into a hotel. We'll do the first hotel we come across.
Go ahead.
Ah, that one looks very nice. Let's do that one. The Moth and Tiger. Seems like our kind of place.
Welcome to the Moth and Tiger Inn, citizen. I am Valia Vorta, a publican of this establishment. We rent beds, and I have a variety of foods and wines for sale. If you're new to Old Ebonheart, I can also tell you where to look for other services, or a specific place nearby. If you're looking for someone in particular, I may be able to help.
Just a bed for the night.
Great. The room's upstairs. Enjoy your...
If you want something, now's the time to talk.
Let's sleep long and let's sleep hard. 12 hours from all the training. And then we will continue this in the next time. Thanks for coming out, everybody. Appreciate you.